What's up, everyone? I wanted to hop on real quick and talk a little bit about wins and losses. I'm actually just about to pull up at our office here downtown Charlotte. Our roofing office is down here on the office building on the 5th floor. Anyhow, a lot of business owners, influencers online on social media, a lot of everyone's talking about wins, but everyone's not talking about losses, right? So many of them talk about all the wins they have, but not all of them are talking about their losses, right? So a few losses I've had over the last, actually, throughout all my years of entrepreneurship, I've had wins and losses, whether it's in business or investments. I've had some wins and losses, and especially this last, I think it was end of 2022, coming into 2023. I've been investing in cryptocurrency since like 2017, the end of 2017. The last the bull market of 2016 to 17. Anyhow, so a little over a year ago, the end of 2022, I had invested like 100. So basically, I lost like 130K in like a crypto investment that was actually a scam. It wasn't even a Ponzi scam. It was just a straight scam. Didn't even catch it. Even all the years of investing in cryptocurrency, I just overlooked it. Probably was a little greedy and looking at the returns, the returns that were coming in monthly. So it was actually a straight scam. So as well as Forex, I think I lost over another 20 plus K two different times in Forex. So, and what I can say is invested in other businesses, and then also real estate. Never had really a loss in real estate because I had some rentals and whatnot. I mean, you can take a loss in rents because I had rentals and some flips, but rentals, of course, you might have a loss monthly if you have to try to get rents, but those were like years ago. Probably one of the best ones was a few years back. We sold the house that we lived in for a little over 3 years, my wife and I and the kids. So it was a bank foreclosure. I think we bought in 2017-ish. Sold in, I think, 2020 for a nice profit. And then, of course, I think the loophole with real estate is if you live in it, I think, more than 2 to 3 years, if you sell it, if you are single, you get 250K tax-free. If you're a married couple, then you get up to 500K tax-free. You don't have to pay any taxes on it. So if you live in it, I think it's at least 2 years out of 5 or 3 years out of 5, one of the two. So yeah, we sold that in 2020. But at the end of 2022, got mixed in a cryptocurrency straight scam. And it was an ongoing scam for years. They just, packaged it a different way. So lost, I think, over 130K there and over 20 plus K in Forex, like two different times. But anyhow, and then, what I can say too is with our roofing company, we've had that running for like 14 years now. Never ever had a loss in that. My business partner and I, Tim, we've never had a loss in roofing. The reason why too is we only do primarily insurance work. Probably like 90% of what we do is insurance work. I know other contractors, general contractors that struggle with sometimes getting, whether they're residential or even commercial, some of them go out of business or they struggle to get payments from clients because it's really sketchy when you're doing work for other for homeowners or businesses. You really got to have a great contract because a lot of people try to get out of wiggling out of paying the full amount a lot of times. So with insurance, working with insurance companies, we almost never take a loss because if homeowners clients try to keep any type of funds or get a little try to play some games, basically it's fraud if they don't. If it's basically fraud if they keep the money and they try to do something else with it, right? So that's why we really tend to stick with insurance. Insurance companies pay for the work, homeowners pay us, whatever money moves around, and the work's done, right? So and we always meet their expectation and go higher, go further. So anyways, never had taken a loss in our roofing company. Really, my years in real estate, it's been minimal losses. But like I said, with crypto was probably the largest loss, only because it was a scam I got mixed in with, where you're like staking the coins and kind of it's more involved than that. But just be really careful with any type of cryptocurrency, anybody reaching out to you. Always, I would say, always manage your own cryptocurrencies and try to stick with the top coins to be on the safe side. If you're not a daily trader or swing trader, I'm more of a long swing trader. I learned my lessons. I'm not trying to really do like day trading. I'm more of like a large trade swing trader with cryptos. I don't even mess with Forex at all. But if you're dealing with stocks, cryptocurrencies, I would say take care, manage it yourself, have your own wallets. And then thankfully I've never ever taken a loss on those few. I think it was FTX and some other ones that have closed. Thankfully I've had those wallets on my phone, but I never had any money in those. So thankfully I've never taken a loss on those at all, because I never had any coins in there. So I usually use about for the last number of years, I've always used like 4, 5, 6 different wallets and kind of spread it out, the coins out to different wallets, or had like Bitcoin or whatever, Ethereum offline. So if you're an amateur or never been into cryptocurrencies, always just stick with your top coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then never buy at the top, of course, too. So it's still a decent time to buy in right now. I would wait and probably a matter of a few more weeks to a month or so. We should get a nice another little dip if you want to buy in. But anyway, I'm getting off track a little bit, but so basically, yeah, this last year we, working on recovering. Like I said, never taken a loss with our roofing company. So really, my business partner, we were really putting a lot of attention in expanding and growing that, and putting time into that, trying to recoup some losses. But and I know a lot of you guys that follow me are in the credit space. Be really careful about using credit for cryptocurrencies. And like Forex and all that, unless you're like you've been trading for years. I know some people have been doing that for years. Maybe if you're someone really experienced, and you can use some like credit for, if you don't have your own money, you can use credit for that. But I would say stay away from that unless you're a seasoned trader, because if you take a loss, it's hard to recoup the money to pay it back, right? And then if you did use credit, don't use your personal. I'd say use business and use 0 APR credit, business credit, right? But even then, I would say it's always better to use cash flow, or put the money into cash flow assets that are cash flowing, whether it's a business that is cash flowing, or like real estate. So if you're using funds, I would say put it into cash flowing assets. And be very careful about putting into like cryptocurrencies, Forex, or anything else like that, stocks. It's just really risky, because no one can time the top or the bottom or what's going on in the markets. You can try to follow charts, but none of it's 100% guaranteed. So let me tell you that by example, that taking a loss with some of that a little over a year ago. So definitely be careful. Definitely, if I can save you from losing 130,000. Just listen to my words. Just don't use credit to do that, because it takes a long time to come back from that. So lost over 130K with the crypto, and again, that was a scam. I'm definitely still in the cryptocurrencies. I only trade myself, and I hold all the coins myself. I'm not letting anybody else manage it. So always manage your own cryptocurrencies, I would say, and then pay more attention to cash flowing assets. Pay attention to more cash flowing assets. So sorry, I'm getting a little distracted, but just pulling up to the office here now. Got to run in, go over, do a business meeting with Tim, and strategize for this new year and this next quarter we're in right now, the first quarter. But anyhow, I hope this few words of what I'm saying is tips for you to help you save you from losing a lot of money. So don't lose over 150K like I did with like some cryptocurrency scams out there and Forex and whatever stocks. You know, even with stocks, I've gained some, lost some. Cryptocurrencies gained some, lost some. But of course, the largest loss I've had is with the cryptocurrency that was an actual scam. So be really careful, especially in the markets right now, and manage your own investments, I would say. If I can say one thing, manage your own investments. And if you're a newbie, if you're amateur, stay away from all those right now and only focus on building a business, or if you have real estate, only focus on cash flowing right now, especially in this market that we're in coming in 2024. You know, it's not quite sure what's going to happen this year, so it's a little bit of a sketchy waters, you know, sketchy market this year. So really focus primarily on cash flowing assets right now. Build up a business, build up some cash reserves, and dump, you know, buy some nice undervalued cash assets if you can, cash producing cash flow assets. So anyways, I don't want to ramble on anymore, so I'm gonna shoot into the office here, but I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. You guys be great.